People who reported a coworker. Was it worth what came after? You didn't see anything, and if you think you did, you're next. Marcus said that to me in the break room on a Tuesday. Quiet enough that nobody else heard. Loud enough that I didn't sleep that night. He'd been at the company 11 years. I'd been there 4 months. That's the whole power dynamic right there. No PhD required. It started small. I noticed Marcus was approving his own expense reports, which he wasn't supposed to do. Our system required a second signature. Always. I figured it was a glitch. Then I saw the amounts. $340 here. $780 there. A $1,200 client dinner on a Saturday when the office was closed. I checked the client log. No meeting, no client, nothing. I told my friend Priya at work. She went pale the moment I showed her the screen. "Don't touch this," she said. "Marcus is golfing buddies with the regional director. He's untouchable. People have tried before." That word, before. I should have asked more questions. Instead, I started quietly documenting screenshots, timestamps, cross-referencing his calendar with the submitted receipts. 3 weeks of doing it on my lunch break, saved on a personal USB, never on the company server. I wasn't stupid. I just didn't know yet how many ways this could still go wrong. I submitted the report to HR anonymously, or so I thought. 6 days later, Marcus walked past my desk and set a coffee cup down next to my keyboard. Didn't say a word, just looked at me. The cup was from the exact cafe I went to every morning before work. One I'd never mentioned to anyone at the office. That's when I knew he knew. The next 2 weeks were psychological warfare. My work started getting lost. Emails I sent would be forwarded to my manager with missing context, making me look disorganized, incompetent. In a meeting, Marcus casually mentioned I'd made an error on a report. An error I hadn't made. I had the original file, but I sat there, hands flat on the table so they wouldn't shake, and said nothing. Not yet. I went back to HR, in person this time. I brought the USB. I also brought a printed timeline. Every incident, every date, every dollar amount. And the coffee cup thing. The director of HR was a woman named Sandra, and she looked at everything for a long time without speaking. Then she said, "How long have you been keeping this?" "Since week 1, I said. "I was waiting to see if it was a pattern." She nodded slowly. "It is." Marcus was walked out 12 days later, box in his hands, badge on the desk. I watched from the second floor window. I'm not ashamed to say I felt every single one of those 12 days leave my body at once. But here's the part nobody warns you about. The team knew I'd reported him. Not officially, nobody told them, but they knew. 3 people stopped talking to me. One guy, Daniel, who I genuinely considered a friend, sent me a single message. Didn't have to be like that. I never responded. I still think about it sometimes. The company recovered $34,000 in fraudulent expenses across 18 months. They sent me a formal thank you letter. No bonus, no raise, a letter. Priya was the only one who came to my desk that Friday and said quietly, "You did the right thing." Was it worth it? Honestly, most days, yes. Some nights, no. But I'd do it again because the alternative was becoming someone who saw it, said nothing, and learned to look away. And that version of me wasn't someone I wanted to be.